Thank you everybody for coming to today. Great opportunity to get a workout in today. Um, Things that we're going to be using, I'm going to plan on using weights for the first part of the routine. It's going to be using things, I think I don't have anything overhead, or nope, I do have one thing overhead doing a shoulder press, but I'll give a modification if you need that. Let's get going with a warm up. I'm going to start with doing a little march in place. And if you feel good and you want to add a few shoulder rolls as you're doing this, trying a little different setup here so that I have like my workout over here on my phone as opposed to another screen. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm going to turn my head right to left, left to right. Just get some movement there for the neck, the head, maybe a little bit into the shoulders. I'm going to do one more each way and relax. All right, so head tilt. So I'm going to try and bring my ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Doesn't have to be a huge range of motion. Just going side to side with the head in a different way. I'm going to do one more each side and relax. All right, make sure I have enough room here. So I'm going to do arm circles. So you won't see the top of my head. It doesn't really matter. Just doing arm circles, going forward here. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to switch directions. 3, 2, 1, and relax. I'm going to do the other side here. So arm circles with the other arm going forward. 3, 2, 1, and then switching direction. 3, 2, 1, and relax. X's and Y's. So starting with my arms like in an X, and then open up to a Y, and back to an X and Y. Go at your own pace. Whatever feels good for you today. That's what matters, right? I'm gonna do a couple more here. Last one here for me, X and Y, and relax. I'm gonna have my arms out in front. I'm gonna do a torso twist, going side to side. The back feels a little sore today. Limit the range of motion that you're doing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so I'm gonna do my kickbacks. Pretend like I'm kicking my backside. And if you wanna add a row in with each kickback, you can. Make sure we're trying to stand tall as we're doing this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. I'm gonna have my right foot out in front, toes up, and I'm gonna swing my weight forward and back, forward and back. You can have both feet with the heels up, or maybe just the back foot lifting the heels up. I'm gonna do 2 more here. There's 1, and on my last one, I'm gonna hold those toes up for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switch sides. Same idea, left foot forward, swing the weight forward and back. There we go. Nice. Keep it going, everybody. Looking great. I'm gonna do a couple more. And on my last one, I'm gonna hold those toes up for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So stepping forward with my right foot, reaching over with my left arm, and back. I'm just gonna stay on the same side. Again, here, trying to stretch actually the opposite leg that's stepping forward, trying to stretch that left hip in the front. I'm gonna do 2 more here so that I can tell you on our last one, we're gonna hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax. Switch sides, left foot, right arm coming over. Looking good, everybody. I like what I see. I'm gonna do 2 more here. So that on my last one, I can hold it for 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. I'm gonna do grapevine. So bringing one foot over and under, and then repeating. We're gonna try and do this for about 20 seconds. If you have more spacing and you wanna keep going to the right, you keep going to the right or the left, whichever way you like. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Side jacks. So step into the side, arms up overhead. Step to the other side, arms up overhead. If it's a little much for the arms, you can go across, whatever feels good. But we're going to do this here for 20 seconds as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. So I'm going to step forward with my right foot, lift my arms up, push off. Step forward with my left, push off. So just going back and forth, doing maybe a step forward, or maybe going a little bit deeper if you want to. I'm trying to work on keeping that weight in that front foot and then pushing it off. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I got 2 more here just to really get the heart going. After all that, you know, let's keep going with a push. Hopefully I'm still signed in here for everybody. So what happens when we're trying to use one account here. So I'm going to do high knees. So I'm just going to get those arms up. Hopefully, maybe it was my wife's account because I use hers for other things as well. So maybe I was signed in for both. Who knows? 3, 2, 1, and relax. Last one here that we're going to do is hot feet. So pretend like the floor is lava for 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And so I'm just trying to get those feet moving, try and keep those toes off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Take a little time off, grab a little water. We will be using weights if you have them. The weights, we're going to do arm, leg, cardio, and then arm, leg. So there'll be 5 exercises. We're going to try and do hopefully 4 rounds of these, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Water break in between rounds 2 and 3. So rounds 1 and 2 will be back to back, 3 and 4 back to back. We'll have water breaks, and then we'll finish off with some fun core stuff at the end. Bent over, fly, and row. What that's going to look like, so I'm going to have weights in each hand, a little bent over here. I'm going to row, bring my elbows back past my body, coming back down, and then open my arms wide and back down. So row and fly are going to be the 2 movements. You're going to go back and forth in this first exercise. Let me get my timer here. All right, let's try this out here. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So it's a row and a fly. So doing 2 movements and always coming back to that starting position. I'm just making sure I'm not going to punch the wall or anything like that. Now, if you need to, like in between each one, kind of come back up and you need to readjust, you can. It's all up to you. Or if you want to feel really good and hold that butt back, keeping that back flat as you're doing this. About 10 more seconds. If you want to work a little bit harder, you just go a little bit slower on the way down. That's going to be a little bit more challenging. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Second exercise is in-out squat. What that's going to look like. So I'm going to have my feet where they normally are, about shoulder width apart. I'm going to bring them in, out, and squat. If you're feeling a little leery of doing the squat, what I want you to do then is 2 in and out. So going in, out. So you're just going to be constantly doing this, using those hip muscles to bring those legs in and back out. If you're feeling good, you can do the whole movement, in, out, and squat. Let's try this out here. 3, 2, 1, go. So I bring my feet in, out, shoulder width apart, and doing a squat. And then I repeat. Okay. This is feeling good. Stay where you are. If you feel like you need a little bit more challenge, you can always do a little bit more of a hop in and out as you're doing this, okay? Looking good, everybody. I like what I see here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, no weights needed for the third exercise, unless you feel like you need them. What we're gonna do is 40 seconds of side jacks or jumping jacks, whatever you prefer. So this is the cardio part that I want to put smack dab in the middle in 3, 2, 1, go. So doing side jacks. Want to go quick, you can. If you want to go nice and control for the 40 seconds, you can do that as well. The arms start to get a little tired. Bring the arms across as you're doing. our side jack. Nice. Keep pushing, everybody, looking great. More than halfway through. Keep going. I'm trying to look here on my screen. It's the first time I've been using it directly on my computer, so I can look directly at you this time. 3, 2, 1, and relax. About 20 seconds off here. I'm going to do this one kneeling just so you can see me. If you need that extra challenge, you can do this kneeling, but you can start standing as you're doing it. This is going to be curl and press. So doing a bicep curl and then pressing straight up. If you want to, you can do that little bit of a turn on the way up. So turn the hands into one another and then pressing up and down. It's a little bit much overhead. What I want you to do, so curl, T-raise. Okay, so those are going to be the 2 movements that you do if you don't want the weight overhead. Let's try this out here in 3, 2, 1, go. So curl and press and back down. Curl right into the press and back down. Like I said, if you need that extra challenge, you can try doing this kneeling. And then the other extra challenge is to try and do it with your eyes closed. So now you have no idea where things are. So just make sure you're not smacking yourself in the face with the weight. That's all I care about. If you do, close your eyes during this. Now the challenge is, can I look at my timer? 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off here. I'll demonstrate the last one. Okay. So this is a single leg Romanian deadlift and knee raise. So my feet are about like hip width apart. I have one foot down. I'm going to try and swing one leg back, lower my body down, and then coming back up. Okay. Now, if you feel like you need a little bit more balance, like here, you can step back with that foot and then come back each time. Or if you feel like you want to work on your balance, keeping the foot off the whole time, you can as well. So if you feel totally uncomfortable with both feet or one foot off the ground, you can do a 2-foot version of this exercise. Okay, let's try this out here in 3, 2, 1, go. So swinging my body down, my leg up and back. Now you want to make sure that however far back you swing that leg, that the leg just doesn't come down and you then lift your body up. Make sure that you're being smooth, bring the leg back and forth. So it's like one long piece of plywood from your head to your leg. 3, 2, 1. Switching sides here. And again, if you feel like you need to tap that foot down each time, you can do that as well. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take about 20 seconds off. Those are the 5 exercises that we have. We will start back at the top doing a row and a fly, or what I like to call it as getting ready for a hug. Open your arms wide. All right, so let's try this out here, round 2. We'll be a little bit better now that we know what the exercises are. So let's try this out. Bend over row and fly in 3, 2, 1, go. So row and fly, row and fly. And again, if you want to do a little bit more work, slow on the way down, quick on the way up. If you feel like you need that little bit of extra work as you're doing this. This is going to be working on power in order to do that quick movement and then use those muscles to slow yourself down on the way down with your arms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. We'll come back doing in and out squat. So feet going in and out squat or your variation. Again, you just do in and out with the legs. Use those hip muscles to make that movement. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So in and out, squat, in, out, squat. Looking good, everybody. Make sure that that chest stays high when you're squatting. And when you come back up, don't allow that chest to dip. Okay. I know it's usually like one of the things. The other thing is making sure that when you're doing the squat, those knees don't buckle in. So make sure they're not buckling in on the way up. Make sure they stay straight ahead. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. No weights needed for side jacks. Now that we've worked the arms and the legs, no weight needed. We can freely move the arms, freely move the legs as we do our side jacks or jumping jacks, depending on how you're feeling today. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Looking good, everybody. Keep pushing. That's it. Keep going, Vicky. That's it. Let me see who else I got. Oh, Susan. Nice to see you, Susan. Let's go. Keep going, Tama. Keep going, Dara. Diane. Looking great today. More than halfway through. Keep pushing yourself here. Great opportunity today to get a workout in. Get those lungs pumping some air in. And the blood circulate throughout the whole body. Looking great here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we come back to doing the curl and press motion. So this will be arms. I will be kneeling so you can see me in the screen. So if you're going along with me. All right. Curl and press in 3, 2, 1, go. So curl and press. I kind of turn a little this way so you can see, making sure those elbows stay pointed straight down as I do this. And of course, breathe, engage the core, you know, trying to press that belly button towards the back. But keeping that air coming in towards those lungs, out those lungs. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do that leg swing, the Romanian deadlift with one leg, and then doing with the other leg here. Just holding the waist to the side, almost like a counterbalance for this exercise sometimes. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. So swing the body down and back up. I'm really trying to keep that weight and that foot on the ground. So spreading those toes out as you're doing this. Either bring the leg back or tapping the toes back. Trying to use all these muscles here to lift myself up smoothly as I'm doing this. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. The other key here, I'm really trying to keep my hips square to the floor or to in front of me, so I'm not swinging the hip open, trying to keep the hips square to the floor that I'm facing. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take about 45 seconds off here. Grab a little bit of water. Oh, I think we have plenty of time for rounds 3 and 4 today. We're speeding through these. Everyone's looking great. Everyone's working hard. I like what I'm seeing. Just get my stuff ready here. Round 3 starts up with the row and the fly, or as I like to say, I like to open up for a hug. That's what I think about each time I do that. It's like open up for a hug. All right. Let's try this one out here. Rounds 3 and 4, back to back. I started up right with the row and the fly. 3, 2, 1, go. So row and fly, row and fly. While I'm doing this, I'm trying to make sure that I keep my chest proud, chest open. So that also helps keep my back flat as I'm doing this. Now I'm just going to try and go a little bit slower, a little bit more control with each movement. That's just going to work a little bit harder against gravity as I'm doing this. So if you need to fight gravity, if you feel like you need a little bit more work, but you don't want to add necessarily more weight in your hands. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do in, out, squat. And if you're hearing wind right now, it's because my windows are open and it's just going right through. All right, in and out squat. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet in, out, doing a squat. And if you want a little hop in, you can, or you just want to step in and out, or if you want to just do in and out the whole time, working on using those hip muscles, bring those legs out and back in. As long as we're keeping that butt going back, even with like a little dip, that's what I want to look for. This is supposed to be working basically our glutes and our hamstrings, the back of our legs. Those are the two muscles that we're working on here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. And then we do side jacks. Ooh, working hard today. All right, let's do side jacks. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, go as quick as you want. You can pace yourself. Basically, we want to try and push ourselves for that 40 seconds so that we feel like we've done enough work to validate that time. That's what I'm looking for here. More than halfway through. Doing great, everybody. I love it. I love seeing this right now. You're all doing well today. I like it. Keep checking my time so we're not doing this forever and ever. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we do curl and press. Okay. All right, curl and press. 3, 2, 1, go. And again, I'm going to try and go a little bit slower. If you want to go a little bit quicker, you can. I'm just going to try and use gravity to benefit my workout today. So it's as if I'm kind of like in a little bit of sludge or water, or maybe the wind. Pretend like I'm in the wind right now. I'm trying to fight to lift my arms up and overhead. Less than 10 seconds here, everybody. Doing great. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. And then we do our single leg Romanian deadlift or leg swings, whatever you want to call it today. It does have a name, but sometimes when I say Romanian deadlift, people just goes right over. So I just say leg swing. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Swing that leg back, keeping that foot on the ground. So don't allow it to kind of curl out to the side. Make sure you're keeping that weight in the middle of the foot, whether you're tapping back or swing that leg back, keeping the upper body and the lower body on a pendulum here. Is it a pendulum? Swing. Gotta remember my physics terms. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. There we go. Nice, everybody. Keep going here. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. Then we start back at the top. One more round. That's all I'm asking is one more round. Doing row and fly. And then after that, we'll get a break and we'll switch up some exercises. All right. Row and fly. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, for this last round, I'm going to work slower because I'm used to the motion now. Now I want to add just a little bit more difficulty if you want. Again, if you want quick on the way up, work on power, you can. Or you can just stay slow the whole way. Working those muscles just a little bit harder each time. Less than 10 seconds. You can do this. I believe in you. You're all doing well. You're doing great today. I love it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. And yes, I say it to motivate you, but I do mean it. You are looking great today. So there is meaning behind it. We will do in and out squat with our next exercise. 3, 2, 1, go. So in, out, squat, in, out, squat. Or again, doing a little dip if you like, or just swinging the legs in and out, in and out. Make sure breathing in, breathing out. Don't hold that breath. Otherwise, you're not getting the whole benefit of using that air to move those muscles. Less than 10 seconds. Finish strong. This will be the last time you're doing this today. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Put my weights to the side for side jacks. Again, if you get at some point tired of moving arms or legs and you just want to do one or the other, hey, that works for me. Let's try this out. Side jacks. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, everybody. This is a great time to count our blessings that we're able to do this today. Get a little exercise in, a little movement going. Help out that heart. Less than 10 seconds here. Helping those muscles, those brain fibers. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All those nerves in there, getting them firing so we can work hard as we do this, challenging what we're used to. We got one more round of curl and press. All right, curl and press in 3, 2, 1, go. You can do this standing, you can do this kneeling, whatever feels good, making sure that when you press up, those elbows get pointed straight ahead as much as possible. I should say elbows point straight down. That'd be kind of weird if the elbows point straight ahead. We might have issues. So yeah, elbows pointed down as we're doing this. I let the words flow right out of the mouth. Sometimes they go in the wrong order. But the sentiment is right. There we go. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. And I'm gonna do one more round of those lovely leg swings. All right. Leg swings starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Just swing the leg back. Squeeze those hips together. Swing the leg back. Hips coming together. So this is a very hip, low back intense exercise. If you stabilize those back muscles, keeping that chest open, trying to engage all these muscles here, you should not feel it in the back as we're doing this. Or maybe just don't swing as far back. 3, 2, 1, switching sides. For this last round, I'm going to tap back each time. Keeping that weight in that front foot, squeezing those hips, those glutes together. As I do this, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take 45 seconds off here. I'm just getting out my little bench thing, just because I'm going to count this as like my elevated surface. So this can be wall, or this can be a countertop, whatever you need. Everything will be on the ground, but I'm also going to demonstrate, of course, ways that can be done from like countertop or from the wall. I'll use this for this first one. So it's going to be a mountain climber twist. So normally mountain climb, have my arms out in front, and I'm driving my knees straight up each time. I'm going to try and demonstrate here so you can see straight ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to try and twist. So I'm going to, instead of bringing it straight ahead, we're gonna bring it across the body. So I'm bringing my right knee to left arm, left knee to right arm. Now, if you start feeling a little much, you wanna go back to mountain climb, you can. But you can do the same thing, obviously, against a countertop or a wall, doing a mountain climb twist. Or if at some point you just wanna do straight ahead with the knees, doing a mountain climb, you can do that as well. We're gonna do this 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and then 30 seconds on again. Let's start this up here in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm doing twist in position of mountain climb. So my shoulders stay square. It's just my lower body and my torso that's making the movement. As I'm doing this, trying to keep those hips down as I'm doing this. So I'm almost like in a tall plank. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off, and then we'll do it again. All right. Second round, same exact thing, nothing different. Let's start up here in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, you can do this from the wall, countertop, floor, a step. Just try and bring opposite knee to opposite elbow, almost like that, but without the upper body moving. That's the lower body. At some point, you need to just do more of a mountain climb because that back's getting a little sore. You can just drive that knee straight up towards the chest. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take about 20 seconds, 30 seconds off here. I'll demonstrate the next exercise, both versions that can be done. If you're on the floor, you're gonna do superhero. So that's where I'm on my belly. Arms are either out in front or to the side. What I'm gonna try and do is I'm gonna try and hold my arms and legs up off the ground for about, let's say 25 seconds. We'll do 25 seconds for the first round. If you're doing like a standing version, instead of doing that, what I'm gonna have you do, maybe you're against the wall as well, lifting opposite arm and opposite leg and holding it. So it's like a bird dog, but you're just gonna hold it. So opposite arm and opposite leg will be held for about 25 seconds. We'll relax for about 20, and then we'll do the opposite side. So you're either gonna do superhero, if you're on the ground, or doing bird dog hold, if you're standing and doing against the countertop or against the wall. So let's try this out here. 25 seconds doing this. We're gonna do 2 rounds in total. 3, 2, 1, and begin. So I'm gonna try and hold this up here. If you, at some point, you're like, oh my goodness, this is a bit much, you can try and bring the arms to the side. If it's a bit much, then try and do like a pulsing scene. If you can hold for a couple of seconds and relax and back. But if you can hold the whole time, I encourage you, try and hold the whole time. I'm trying to keep my thumbs pointed straight up towards the sky. If you have your arms out, 3, 2, 1, and relax. About 20 seconds off. If you did bird dog, you'll just do the other side. If you did superhero, we're gonna do the exact same thing that we just did. All right, one more superhero, 25 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. So trying to engage everything in here, trying to bring those back muscles together, trying to bring my belly in towards my back to protect that lower back. As I'm doing this, I'm not overemphasizing trying to bring both sides up so much that I put a lot of stress on the back, but enough to lift up, lifting that chest up maybe trying to lift those thighs up off the ground. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, how are we doing on time? Ooh, just enough time to get one more in here. Okay, so we're gonna do for about 20 seconds on each side here. So this is the version on the ground. I'll show you 2 versions. Side hip lift. So you don't have to have the arm up, you can have the arm to the side, but I'm just gonna have it up here. What I'm gonna try and do is use my hips
to lift myself up and down. First off, make sure your elbow is underneath your shoulder. Otherwise, you're gonna put a lot of stress on that shoulder. So trying to use my hips to lift myself up and down. It's a bit much to do along the feet, bend at the knees, and lift up that way. So now your focus point will be from the knees as opposed to the legs. You do the same thing against the wall. I wish I had a wall that was better over here. Otherwise, I'm going to push this through the window. But you're going to be in that same position. So what I'm going to do, if I can demonstrate as best I can here, I'm going to still make sure that my shoulder is above my elbow, and I'm going to lift those hips up and down. So I'm still doing that motion on the side to lift myself up. We're going to do 20 seconds on one side, rest for 20, and then do the other side. So choose your form. It's going to be the most challenging for you. All right, side hip lift in 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm lifting up and down. See if you can kind of hesitate for a second. If that works for you, you can lift with your feet out or your knees as the point against the ground. 3, 2, 1, and relax. 20 seconds off. Do the other side here. Again, if you think you're feeling in the shoulder in that sort of area, really check to make sure that that elbow is underneath the shoulder. Even though we're using it, these muscles here should be the primary. The muscles here should be what's working, and this is just kind of like our basic support. It's working secondary to lift ourselves up. So let's try this out here. The other side, side hip lift in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. What I can do is I can do from the knees. If that works, maybe. If I have enough space here. There we go. I almost have enough space. It's looking terrible. There we go. Now I can do it. Always gotta make sure you got enough room to do stuff. Key to this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. If you're on the ground, you can relax on your back. If you're doing anything standing, take a seat. Relax here for a bit. Catch our breath. We'll start with our stretches here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right knee in, hug it in, on the ground or seated. Both can be done. I'll do seated to start with here. Just make sure that, yeah, you're protecting that lower back as you're doing the seated version. Because on the ground, I can, protect my back with the floor, but I don't want to round here. So if I can, try and stay tall as I'm doing this. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, everybody, let's switch the other leg here. Bring that left leg in, or the opposite, whichever one you were using before, switch it. Make sure you're breathing in and out nice and deeply. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, I'm gonna do pigeon. So it's bringing one leg up and over. This is the seated version. On the ground, looks the exact same way. For both, you can decide if you want to push the leg away. Make sure to push against the muscle, not against the bone of the knee, but against the muscle. This is enough, stay there. If you want to do rather with the foot off the ground, you can do that as well. Again, just make sure to breathe in and breathe out nice comfortably here. Try and extend those inhales, extend the exhales. And relax. Switch sides, same idea on the other side. Bring the leg up and over the knee, push the leg away, or you can lift the other leg up and off the ground, going for a stretch along the outside of our hip.
I want to make sure we get a nice good stretch for each of these positions. The longer we hold it, we try and stretch out that muscle just a little bit more. Give it some flexibility, some mobility. And relax. All right, so now is when being on the ground and see this differently. So I'm going to, if I'm on the ground, bringing one leg over. So if you want to bring your right leg across the body, use your left hand to hold that leg in place if you want. All I really care about is making sure those shoulders stay on the ground. Get a nice twist there in the lower back. Seated. Similar idea. If you want to, you can bring one leg up and over and then twisting. So I brought my right leg over, twist towards the right side, sitting tall as I do this. Again, both are trying to go for like the lower back, maybe into the glutes. Three, two, one, and relax. To the other side. So if you're seated, I'm going to bring my left leg over, twist towards the left. If you're on the ground, left leg going across the body towards the right side. Use the right hand to hold in place. Keep those shoulders flat along the ground. This is a chance when I try and let, everything just relax. No tension in the body. Tension in where I'm trying to stretch, but everything else, relaxing the eyes and the nose, the jaw, the neck, forehead, all that stuff. No stress there. 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right. Let's do a couple arm stretches. I'm going to take my right arm across the body, hold in with the left. Getting a stretch there for the right shoulder. And relax. Left arm come across, hold in with the right. And relax. I'm going to take my right hand, pat myself on the back. If this is enough, stay there. If you want to do more and you want to bring the right elbow closer to the head with the left hand, you can. One more good deep breath in. Then exhale, relax. I'm going to do the left side, pat my back with the left hand. If you want to, bring that left elbow closer to the head. Get one more nice, good deep breath in. And out. And relax. All right, let's do one more stretch here. Shoulder rolls. When I breathe in, my shoulders go up. When I breathe out, my shoulders go down and back. So breathing in and out. In and out. In and out. One more. In and out. And relax. And you're done, everybody. Good work today.